All right, welcome to today's class. In today's class, we are going to be considering the formula method of quadratic equation. If you are given a question and you are asked to find x using formula method of quadratic equation, which formula do you use? X is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, where a is the coefficient of x squared and then b is the coefficient of x and then c is known as the constant term. Now let's solve an example. We are asked to solve x squared minus 3x minus 2 equal to 0 using formula method of quadratic equation. So our first task here is to identify the coefficients and constant. Remember that a, which is the coefficient of x squared, now is a is equal to 1. And then b is the coefficient of x. B here is equal to negative 3. And then c, which is constant, is equal to negative 2. So our next task is to write down the quadratic formula. Here we have x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So our next task is to substitute the values. So x is equal to minus b is negative 3 plus or minus square root of negative 3 squared minus 4 multiplied by a gave us 1 and then c gave us minus 2. All over 2 multiplied by 1. So x is equal to minus multiplied by minus 3. It becomes positive 3 plus or minus square root of negative 3 squared is 9 minus 4 multiplied by 1 and then multiplied by minus 2 gives us positive 8. All over 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. So x is equal to 3 plus or minus square root of 9 plus 8 is 17. And then all over 2. So this is our final answer. Example 2. Solve 3x squared plus 4x minus 15 equal to 0 using formula method. So our first task here is to identify the coefficient of x squared, coefficient of x, and constant term. A, which is the coefficient of x squared here, is equal to 3. B, which is the coefficient of x here, is equal to 4. And then C, which is the constant term here, is equal to negative 15. Now let's write down the quadratic equation or formula. X is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So now let's substitute into the equation. X is equal to minus 4 plus or minus square root of 4 squared minus 4 multiplied by a is 3, c is negative 15. All over 2 multiplied by 3. So x is equal to negative 4 plus or minus square root of 4 squared gives us 16. Negative 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 15 gives us positive 180. And then all over 2 multiplied by 3 gives us 6. So therefore x is equal to negative 4 plus or minus square root of 16 plus 180 gives us 196 all over 6. So now let's consider the positive. For the positive, x is equal to negative 4 plus square root of 196 all over 6, which gives us x is equal to negative 4 plus square root of 196 is 14, and then all over 6. So x is equal to 10 all over 6. Therefore, for the positive, x is equal to 2 into 6 is 3. 2 into 10 is 5. So we have 5 all over 3. And then for the negative, x is equal to minus 4 minus square root of 196 all over 6, which gives us negative 4 minus 14 all over 6. So x is equal to negative 4 minus 14 is negative 18, and then all over 6. So therefore, x is equal to negative 3. Therefore, x is equal to 5 all over 3 or negative 3. So this is our final answer.